We begin tonight with an update to a story the I-Team has been following for years. A nursing facility that saw one of the state's worst COVID-19 outbreaks during the height of the pandemic has settled with several families who lost loved ones. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Caribe Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. We first brought you this story back in 2020 when we started receiving reports of dangerous health protocols by the staff at Granite Creek Health and Rehabilitation in Prescott. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono covered the facility extensively when we first learned what was happening there. She joins us in studio tonight with the latest developments. Bianca?
Yeah, Mark Caribe, during the pandemic, I talked to current and former employees at the nursing home who were testing positive for COVID and being forced to come to work anyways, where they were working with a vulnerable population. It led to more than a dozen residents losing their lives. This Prescott skilled nursing facility still feeling the fallout from an egregious coronavirus outbreak during the height of the pandemic. In the summer of 2020, current and former employees of Granite Creek Health and Rehabilitation anonymously speaking out to 12 News about how they were being forced to go to work caring for a vulnerable population despite testing positive for COVID.
My coworkers are in that building right now working with the COVID.
According to federal data from May of 2020 through December of 2021, 20 Granite Creek residents died of COVID, with 15 deaths happening within a 4-week window.
I've been crying every other day because residents that I have taken care of for over 5 years are now dead.
State and federal investigators moved in on the facility, noting a long list of violations, but at least 10 families of victims filing lawsuits, in most cases alleging wrongful death. 5 of those lawsuits were filed by the Jensen Phelan law firm, alleging gross negligence, saying the nursing home and its administrator failed to provide safe and skilled nursing care and failed to implement an infection prevention and control program. Now the facility has settled with those families for a confidential amount. According to ADHS, the facility, which is under new leadership, was last surveyed in December of last year and no deficiencies were found. And at the time of the outbreak, then Governor Doug Ducey shut down the state's board that oversaw nursing homes. The board has since been brought back, but advocates and family members of residents now have seats at the table. An attorney who represented several of the Granite Creek families tells me beyond the settlement, they were more so relieved to see that systemic change. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you.